Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. You see that the sun is almost down. Hope you guys are doing well. Are having a fantastic day. You can see that the sun is almost down, but it doesn't matter because we're eating mom old lasagna. This what we ate yesterday. So again, like Inky repeating meal, dude. Repeating meal. There's nothing wrong with a repeating meal. There's nothing wrong with cooking once a week and making a meal. My mom made some amazing spaghetti. My apologies. My apologies. Good. And we're about to enjoy it. So again, grab a piece of food, grab a drink. We're having a Rockstar Watermelon Energy. Play a video game in the background. Have this video in the background. Don't focus on me. Focus on what I'm saying. Because about today, it's all about gratitude. Now, gratitude is a subject we did last week, and I know what you're gonna say. Inky, you're gonna be repeating subject? Well, it's weird because this feeling of content. It's more feeling of being. Oops, jump a fork. More about this feeling of being content. It's more about this feeling of being comfortable. Not that comfortable is the right word. It's funny because I think. Oh my god, this is gonna be embarrassing. But I think even at 31 years old, I still think of myself as emotionally intelligent when it comes to others, not so much when it comes to me. Just love the emotion that I haven't felt. I don't feel a lot. I haven't felt in a while. It's easy to say like, oh, I'm always feeling the same, and I'm always feeling emotion. Now, in the perfect world, those same feeling of emotion, those same emotion that you're feeling over and over again, are extremely positive. But in some cases, they're not. Now, in this one, why am I talking about this? Is the feeling of being content, of being satisfied about life. You know, this is something I'm getting more and more used to, and it's helping me understand exactly what it is. So last time when I talked about this, I wasn't really sure. I wasn't really sure on how I felt. I wasn't really sure about why I felt that way. And to be quite honest, I'm here sitting today about to talk about it, and I still don't know. It's a scary feeling too to be content. It's a scary feeling too to be satisfied with life, because it's only when you reach the top that you fall. It's only when you reach the top of the ladder that you might fall. When you're at the base of the ladder, think about the ladder, right? I like to give image because I'm a visual learner. Think about a ladder. When you're climbing a ladder, if you fall, it's a lot scarier when you're at the top than when you're at the bottom. So it is nuts, dude. So your brain, even without telling it, it's gonna be like, well, if I have to fall, and I will fall one way or the other, I want to fall at the bottom. So you're always trying to maintain yourself at the bottom, which is something I did for years and years and years and years. I was trying to keep myself at a level where I felt comfortable. I felt very comfortable to be almost not as happy as I could be, but closer to being sad than I am. And I'm not sad right now. I'm super happy. But there's this feeling of course, there's. If I had to picture it, if I had to put it in a picture, there's this song from Nothing Nowhere that I fucking love. Nothing Nowhere, one of my favorite artists, who says "Hopes Up," and the song is great, but the chorus goes like this: "I'm tired of falling out of love. I'm tired of the highs and lows. I stop before we start. Because I don't want to get my hopes up. Tired of falling out of love. I'm tired of the rise and fall. I reach before it starts, because I don't want to get my hopes up." And in the song, it's a perfect. And again, it is such an interesting thing. It's such an interesting subject. I am talking to you about something, right? And this emotion is okay. So this emotion that I'm reacting to right now, this emotion that I have right now, of course, it's a clear emotion. Of course, it's a genuine emotion, and of course, it is something that is part of me right now. But the only way that I'm understanding it is because of this song. The only way that I'm able to picture it is because I've been there before. And it's funny because, for example, I said this yesterday or before yesterday. I'm gonna take a fork, right? And I'm gonna prick myself, right? Now, if I'm not pricking myself, I'm gonna still remember the pain. My brain knows there's gonna be pain, but I don't. See, there's a crazy thing. I know it's hard to follow, but please try. If you know, okay, the tower, my favorite game. We're back, baby. We're back. It is weird. So, when you see fire, right? You know how to avoid it. I don't know how old you are, but you see fire and you say, "Oh, hey, danger, danger zone. Don't get close. Don't touch it. Be careful. Be aware of it." But then there's moments where you're sleepy, you're not paying attention, and you burn yourself. I'm like, shit. Should pay more attention. But the reality is much deeper than that. The reality is your brain, you're not really hurting, you're not really aware of the danger. Your brain's telling you, hey, this is dangerous. But your body doesn't tell you. But the feeling of being content, yes, I'm feeling it. Yes, I'm going through it. But only because my brain understands what it is. Now, there's this fear of going back. And this fear is very human. This fear is a must. I know what you're saying. Okay. Enjoy being happy. Fuck being fearful. And you're right. But then again, you're not right. You're wrong. Because by understanding how precious this feeling is, I can understand that I have to defend it. I have to do a conscious effort to protect that feeling at all costs. It's not so much saving Private Ryan, it's saving emotion of contentment. And when you understand that you have to fight for it, it's easier. It's hard to fight for happiness when you're sad. It is. Why am I content? Super simple reason. Lately I've been having a lot of luck on social media. My TikTok channel is growing exponentially. I think it's going well. Everything is doing well comparatively to what do we call it? Everything is doing well comparatively to us posting. So again, my TikTok is doing really well. My YouTube is doing really well. It's not only that. Why am I starting with that? Is because that's professionally speaking. Now, why is it so important? Well, I don't have a job right now. My mind is being busied thinking about professional shit. There's this lack. If you don't have a girlfriend, notice, okay? Notice that a lot of time that you feel lonely because you're single. Not that you feel lonely, you wish you had a relationship, right? No, that's even insane. What I'm gonna say is gonna sound absolutely phenomenally disgusting. It's gonna sound like I'm a fucked up person, but a lot of lonely person adopts animal because of that. They want to feel that love. If you take a dog, if you take a cat, you get that feeling of love, and it's unconditional. And you're like, okay, well, I feel alone. I'm going to buy a puppy. I'm going to buy a animal, right? And it's should you own an animal? Absolutely. Should you have a puppy? A puppy is a great. I want to have a dog when I have kids. Because I think it's a fun thing for a kid. But my problem with owning an animal, my problem with having a dog or again a cat, is I was talking about this when I was talking about relationship. I didn't make a conscious effort to get a relationship because I was able to get to masturbate, right? I wasn't able to get to masturbate. I would have looked for a relationship more often. If I had in animals, I wouldn't be looking for that feeling of being loved because animal would have given me, and I would have been loyal. So what would I have done? When I have to make friendship, to make relationship, right? That feeling of loneliness is going to push you to do things that you wouldn't do. By disabling yourself or not allowing yourself to feel those emotions. There's a reason why you're feeling those emotions. There's a reason why you're feeling the way you are feeling. There's a purpose to feeling how you're feeling. If the only emotion that you could witness, or the only emotion that you could feel was happiness, then you'd be oblivious to everything else. Now, my mom called yesterday. We saw my Father's Day. I have a good relationship with my parents. I have an amazing friend. I'm really, really grateful for what's going on in my life right now. And I think it's also the fact that I know it's not gonna last forever. It's almost as, you know what? I was talking about a little bit before about, oh, I'm gonna try to trick that happiness. But I think that happiness, the thing that the fact that I'm able to enjoy it. And it's mostly because I know it's not eternal. So in my head, I'm like, dude, enjoy what I last. That's a pretty powerful thing. And we're done. Message of this mukbang: fucking enjoy life. Enjoy being sad. I do mean this 100%. Enjoy being sad. Enjoy being happy. Enjoy the highs and lows. I was stuck for the majority of my life in a gray zone where I couldn't feel happiness, I couldn't feel sadness. By protecting myself, by shielding myself, I didn't let myself experience anything. Make sure this video, if you made it to the end, here's a bonus. You don't see it? Tired of falling out of love, tired of the rise and fall. I reach before it starts, 'cause I don't wanna get my hopes up.